Okay, welcome everyone to what I will like to call over the next few months the jungle. Did I say months? I meant weeks, right? We're only doing this until April 5th. Uh, and I've already got a typo here. Oh man, this is starting out to be great. Okay, so what I wanted to do with this first video is to kind of get you guys all accustomed to exactly how we're going to be doing this. Okay, so first of all, when you're in the jungle, the first question you need to ask yourself is, how am I going to survive? Hmm? How am I going to survive? Well, I have some tips for you. Number one, stay calm. Calm, not calk. Uh, Stay calm. Number one, that's a good tip. No matter what's going on in the world, we're going to just chill here and continue to learn some chemistry the best that we can. Number two, realize that this will not be as amazing as seeing my face every day. So, unfortunately, you won't be seeing me, and that's okay, although it is sad. And I won't be seeing you, of course. That's going to be a little tricky, but I think that we can get over it, and I think that we can survive. Number three, point number three is please be patient. Be patient with me, be patient with the process, be patient with the government, be patient with your family. I'm going to have to be patient with my kids a lot more, but that's the way it is. And I, of course, promise that I will be more patient with you. I understand that this is going to be a tricky thing for you as students to kind of switch from going to class every day to suddenly uh, learning off of basically YouTube videos on the internet. However, I hope that since we've already formed a strong bond in the class, that we'll be able to carry through. And that brings us to our last point, number four, which is just good old fashioned advice. Keep on keeping on. Okay? You guys are awesome. You just keep it up, and I know that we will be able to get through this together. Okay? So, those are my 4 points for how to survive the jungle. And now I'm going to go into a little bit more practical aspect of how in the world are we going to learn chemistry uh, via Canvas or via the internet. So first of all, I want to go through the structure of the class over the next few weeks. I almost said months again, but I didn't. I'm learning already. So first of all, the structure. Let's see, the class and the labs. These are the two things that we need to discuss. Um, yeah, let's do the class first because the class is going to be a little bit easier to talk about. Okay, so let's do class. So point number one, class. What are we going to do for the class? So for the class, I will be making videos just like this. Videos just like this, where I will go through, whoa. Well, where I will go through my lecture notes, just like I would in the classroom and writing up on the board. I'm going to go through my lecture notes, going through the same book that we've been going through, and I will write them out on this notepad, or what is this called? OneNote. I'll write them out on OneNote like this, just like this, and I'll be posting these to Canvas. Okay, I will be posting these to Canvas. So videos will just like this will be posted to Canvas. Oops. Okay, so I'll be posting this directly to Canvas. And then you're going to have access to these videos for the rest of the semester, okay? You will be able to come back and look at them later on if you don't quite understand something. So you'll have access throughout the rest of the semester. Okay. And yeah, so you can come back to them, look at them later, kind of see maybe if you mix something up, or if you want to come back and take notes again. In some ways, this will be a little bit better than the classes that we typically have in the classroom with the chalk or with the whiteboard, because you will be able to come back and check them later. However, okay, and this is super important, and I think that this will be very important to your success in the class moving forward. Um, do not, this is a suggestion from me, but it's a very strong suggestion. Don't stop taking notes. Whoa. Don't stop taking your own notes. Okay? Don't stop taking notes. Even though I'm literally writing up on the board my own notes, just pretend, meditate yourself into the classroom, if you will, and pretend like I'm up there giving a didactic lecture and writing all my notes on the board and helping you come to understand the material. And you should take the notes along with me, okay? And this isn't just to keep you interested or keep you focused on the material. This is really to help you learn. If you write stuff down, it's a very studied phenomenon that if you write something down, you're much more likely to remember it later on. Okay, so please do not stop taking notes, even though you will have this material for the entire semester. Okay, and the second suggestion I have for this is to make the commitment to watch the day's lecture video at the day, on the day, and at the time as our regular scheduled class, okay? So keep the schedule. Okay, I will be posting these usually fairly close to when you guys will be expected to watch them. Um, So, and of course, they're going to be available for the entire semester. So, you can, in principle, watch them later if you can't make that time. However, I think that it'll be really important for you to learn this material if you keep the schedule. Okay? So, don't stop taking the notes and keep the schedule. And I think that the class will actually turn out to be fairly productive. I think we'll be able to get through the material that we need to get through, and I think that you guys will be able to learn as well, as long as you, if you follow these two suggestions here. Okay, so there's two other pieces of the class. That's the homework and the exams. Okay, the homework is going to work just like normal. Okay, I'll be posting um, all of the homework problems to Canvas, and I'll give you a due date for those. And what you'll do is you'll write them, you'll actually figure out these problems on paper, okay? Just like you always do. Write out on paper and then submit through Canvas, okay, as a PDF. And you can scan this in with a scanner. If you don't have a scanner, um, you can use either, so you can use a scanner, or if you don't have a scanner, there are some apps on your phone. So there are some iPhone apps, and I'm pretty sure there's Android apps as well, that convert a picture. So if you hold up your document and you take a picture of it, it will convert it automatically into a PDF. Okay, so you will submit. I'll be giving you a little place on Canvas for you to submit your homework. So rather than submitting it on paper like normal, just submit it as a PDF, and I will grade it from there. Okay, so that should be normal. Homework should be fairly straightforward. Next is the exams. Okay. Yeah, right now I have absolutely no clue how I'm going to do this. Okay. I don't have a plan for the exams. I'm hopeful that we will just wait until we come back after April 5th and have exams then. Um, However, I'm not sure that that's going to work so well. So I'm still trying to figure out a good way to give you guys exams from a distance and basically exams that I can't proctor. But I will work that out and I'll let you know when the time comes. So we're not scheduled to have an exam for I don't know, a couple weeks anyway. So we still have to finish this chapter and I think go into the next. Wait, where are we? Checking the schedule here. Yeah, so I think we have at least a couple more weeks before we have an exam. So maybe we'll be back by then, um, or maybe I'll find something else, find a different way to do the exam. But don't worry, I will let you know how that works. Okay. Right. Now let's move into probably the more difficult side of things, the labs. Dun dun dun. Yeah. This is going to be a little tricky. I'm not exactly sure how to do the labs, other than just to say ugh and kind of move on. Um, there are a few options for this. Okay, so I have two ideas for things that we could try out. The first would be virtual labs. Okay, and to be honest, these all suck. Okay, I looked up a few and they're weird. They either require you to do too much or that you don't do anything at all and you're just watching a video. So I'm not sure, and it seems like it's a huge waste of time. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to be doing that. Actually, I'm fairly certain that we won't be doing virtual labs, but it's still an idea. The second idea I had was for me to kind of make some sort of oh man, how do I spell this? Apocalyptic, something like that. I think that's right. Apocalyptic bunker videos. And you're like, what the heck is he talking about? What in the world is an apocalyptic bunker video? Um, this is essentially me taking a bunch of equipment from Milligan's lab, bringing it home, and setting up some sort of makeshift lab in my garage, my bunker, and filming myself doing all of these experiments, and then uploading the video for you guys to watch and hopefully get some information out of, and maybe even fill out and do a report based on the data that I get in the lab. Okay, so this is also an option for me. This one I am a lot more in favor of, um, simply because this guy here is just. I don't think you will. I don't think you'll learn anything. Okay, the labs they're not very useful. I think. I think. So this is the direction I'm going for now. Um, as you may be aware, because of the fact that I haven't decided between either of these cases yet, whether I do the virtual labs or the apocalyptic bunker videos, um, essentially for now, we're not going to be doing labs until I let you guys know. Okay, so I will work something out. This first week back, I guess that's starting on Monday of next week. I'll be uploading lecture videos. I'll be doing homework and we'll be doing some office hours. But I will not be. We won't be doing labs essentially for this first week until I figure out something that's actually useful. And we'll see from there. Okay? So no labs yet, but these are the two ideas that I had in mind. Okay, and then the last part that I wanted to talk about are office hours. Whoa, red. Holy red, Batman. Okay, office hours. I am inclined to keep the same office hours I have now. Okay, and I'm going to I'm going to find some sort of online platform. There's something called Jamboard. Jamboard, something like this, and allows multiple people to come in and kind of all have a discussion on one topic. We can also try things like Google Hangouts. And that way you guys can actually call in and you and I can have a face-to-face chat about something. Okay. Yeah, and we'll go from there. We can also do email. Email will be really helpful here. But sometimes it's just it's really difficult to get across what you want to ask by email alone. So I will put together some sort of explanatory document that tells what we're actually going to be doing uh, and which different services we'll be using and how to get in touch with me on all of these different services like the Jamboard site, my Google Hangout ID, etc., etc. Okay, so I will give a document that kind of outlines all of this. Wow, there's supposed to be an L in there, but you get the point. Okay, so yeah, the office hours, just to remind you guys, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will have office hours from, let's see, 11:15 to 12:15. Okay, so that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11:15 to 12:15. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, I have office hours from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay. And basically, these will be times that I will be available in the Google Hangout where I can do face-to-face, and I will also be available in the Jamboard where you and I or multiple people can talk about different problems that you have with the homework or understanding different parts of the lecture, etc., etc. Okay, and of course, email. You can always email me. I'm going to be basically as available as I possibly can by email, just to make this difficult online thing a little bit easier for everybody. Okay, so email I think is probably the best option unless you're within these time windows here, in which case we can do face-to-face with Google Hangouts, or we can do something on Jamboard. Okay, but again, I'll be giving you guys a document at some point in the next few days that will direct you to those different sites. Okay, and to end this almost 20-minute long video, I'm going to come back up to the 4 points of survival in the jungle. Okay, first and foremost, stay calm, people. You can do it. We can do it. We can learn chemistry. Please be patient with me, and yeah, just keep on keeping on. And I think that this will be fruitful, and I think everybody will be able to learn just as well as if we were meeting together. So, if you have any questions on this, feel free to send me an email. Right now, email is the best way to get in touch with me. But again, later on, I'll be setting something for a Google Hangout so that you guys can call in and chat with me face to face, just in case you have something that'd be easier to clear up with a face to face discussion. Okay? But for now, feel free to email me if you have any questions. Yeah, and this is the direction we're going in. And I will see you guys back here Monday at 10:10 for the next installment, which we will continue with chemical kinetics. All right, see you then.